Financial. Thank you so much for watching Real Estate Insider, our podcast, Where America Goes for Funding. Appreciate all of you guys watching this channel with Angelo Christian. Please don't forget to like that bell, give us a thumbs up, enable notifications, subscribe. Please reach out to us. Definitely looking forward to helping you and working with you any way we can with Angelo Christian. We do our live podcast every Thursday in the evening, and then we have our shows, our videos that come out 3 times a week. We have Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and we're a nationwide commercial, residential, and private lender. And we do our open forum where you can come in, talk with us. We talk about real estate, we talk about finance, credit, opportunities, things that we're concerned about, things that are where we see are going well. We talk deals. That's what we talk business. So if we can help you with something, let us know. We talk about different loan programs. So if you have questions, now is a great time to ask your questions so we can get them answered. And then, we also are open 7 days a week. We're a national lender. So anything that we can do to help you, let us know. Hey, Jonathan. Oh, cool, man. I'm glad we got you closed, buddy. That's awesome. Yeah, you got to have faith and believe, brother. That's what it's about. I'm glad that you got it done, dude. So, dang lighter's not working. So, that's good. I'm Austin. Oh, cool. Great, Jonathan. I'm happy for you, buddy. My lighter is not working. Darn it. Well, I'm so happy that you got closed, man. I appreciate you for having faith and trusting us. Keep messing with this lighter. So anyway, no, that's good, man. I'm happy that we got it done. That's what we do. So happy for you that you're able to close on your deal. Oh, oh, cool. Yeah, definitely reach out to us. We're always looking to bring in great people, sharp talent, to help us, to grow and help you to grow. So if you're looking to, grow your business, expand, we definitely want to work with you in any way that we can. So we're always adding great people to the team. So this lighter's not working. So anyway, yeah, so like, this is what we do. We help thousands of people every single year. Like Jonathan, he's a client, customer. It's a real customer. It's not fake. It's not, we don't do any fake stuff. It's, it's a real client. So, hey, Michael, what's up, man? Yeah, yeah, right. The new settlement. Yeah, you're right. But this is a real thing. We actually help real people like Jonathan and his family have done that for thousands of people all over the country. He's not a paid person to be on here tonight. He's actually a real customer. So, we're not perfect. Obviously we can't help everybody that reaches out to us, but if we believe that we can, we're going to do everything in our power to get it done. That's the biggest thing with us is that we really push to get stuff, to make stuff happen. And we have the product. You have to have the product. You have to have the knowledge. You have to have the skill, the expertise to get it done. A lot of lenders, kind of like what Jonathan was probably dealing with in the beginning, you get the runaround. There's a lot of BS. People don't know what they're doing and just wasting time. And unfortunately, there's a lot of that stuff out there in the real estate business. It's very sad, but there's a lot of fakes. There's a lot of crap. So you want to work with people that have knowledge. Now, obviously, we don't have a 100% batting record. We're not perfect. The biggest thing with us is that we care. We put forth the effort, and we're going to do everything that we can to get it done, if we can get it done. So that's the biggest thing. Give me 1 second, guys. I gotta find a different lighter. Give me a second. All right, sorry about that. No, my lighter ran out of fuel. Didn't know it. But no, so kind of the things that I am a little bit concerned about this NAR settlement lawsuit thing, that you're talking about, Jonathan, because I don't know how it's going to affect realtors. There's a lot of concerns about how are realtors going to make it in the future. Especially if you're a buyer's agent. How are buyer's agents going to get compensated? Um, because I mean, buyers are not, they don't have the money to really pay people up front out of pocket. I don't know if they're going to do an hourly rate, a flat fee. The sellers aren't going to be able to pay it anymore, right? So it's going to be really interesting to find out, how it all shakes out. So I think it's smart that you're looking to get into the loan business and become a lender in addition to being a realtor, because you can do both now. And I think that's a really smart thing to do. So I commend you on that for thinking about that, because I think it's wise. There we go. Mm-hmm. Mm. Well, I mean, you can roll the closing costs into the loan. I don't know if you're going to be able to roll the realtor commissions into the loan. That's going to be. I heard something about with FHA talking about that. I don't know how that's going to unfold yet. I really don't know how it's all going to shake out. So um, it's going to be interesting to see. Yeah, I really don't know. I mean, the thing is that you can't. I don't. I feel bad for the realtor industry because, um, it's not fair, and I don't want anyone to struggle, especially realtors. They work very hard. But I don't know how it's all gonna unfold, man. It's really hard to say. But like what you're doing, you're being proactive. You're thinking, okay, I gotta, think ahead. I gotta take care of my family. I gotta make money. I'm gonna get into the loan business. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. Like we have our loan partner program where you can actually refer business over to us, join our team, become a loan officer, and get paid on the referrals that you send over by joining our team. That's a great side gig, extra income, especially for realtors that are going to be affected by this NAR lawsuit settlement. So it's just thinking ahead and making sure that you're pivoting and being proactive as opposed to reactive, and something happened and now you're not making income, because that's a concern that when I was at the Keller Williams family reunion in Vegas 2 months ago, that was the big concern with a lot of realtors. Is how are they going to survive and thrive? And some of these agents are massive producers closing hundreds of millions of dollars of business. Um, oh, cool. That's awesome. That's awesome. Thank you, man. We'll email you a Google if you could leave a Google review for us, and we'll send you an Amazon gift card for your new housewarming. So I'll make sure my team reaches out to you on that. So, but that's one thing I think is important, thinking about 2024 and onward in the future is how to generate more income, how to make more money. Um, don't let things get you down. That's a really important thing, I think, in life. You can't control what's going to happen to an industry. What happened to the real industry, you can't control it. But all you can do is decide on what you can control with your life and make pivots and make changes. You know, so like the loan partner program or becoming a loan officer, like joining a company like ours when you can originate loans, make money, do both, be a realtor and be a loan officer at the same time. It's legit now. You can do it. So smart thing to do, and something I would recommend. Um, if your industry is getting correction or downsized, trying to be proactive and pivot. So anyway, that's about the NAR lawsuit, the settlement. As far as what's going on right now with interest rates are kind of they're staying up there right now. It depends. I think that you might see interest rates come down when we get closer to October. When we get close to the election, I think interest rates could come down. I can't see rates staying where they're at for very much longer. Maybe another year. I would be very surprised if we go into the future for 4 or 5 years and rates are at 7%. I just don't see how the economy is going to be able to sustain. But I don't know. I will say when I tell people, and this is a big thing, you can't time the market. You don't know what's going to happen with interest rates. And, so for example, my point to you is that, for example, in Texas, this is a surprising statistic, but the average real estate values increased in Texas by 45% in the last 3 years. So 45% is bigger than 7%, right? We all agree 45% is higher than 7%. So even though you paid 7% interest on your loan, if your property rose by 45%, you're good. You netted, 37, 38%. So now obviously real estate's not going to rise for 45% forever. But the point is that if you're getting good deals, um, the real estate appreciation is more important than the interest rate, and you can always refinance the loan. Okay, you might be paying 7% right now, but if rates go back down to 5% or whatever, you can refinance, man. You're not going to stay on that loan. You're married to the property. You're dating the loan. Married to the property, date the loan, right? And you find a good deal. Now, obviously, that's the key is getting a good deal. You don't want to get ripped off and buy a property that's way overvalued, right? You're not going to pay $500,000 for a house that's worth 350. Okay, that doesn't make any sense, you know. And I mean, hopefully people aren't doing that. Some people do, and it's crazy. You want to find a property that has good value. So that's the bottom line. Um, what I think about as far as investing, you can't time the market. You look back in 1982, and I talk about this all the time when interest rates were 18%, and people said, "Well, I'm just going to wait for rates to go down." Rates didn't go down until 1994. Okay, so if you waited from 1982 to 1994 to invest in real estate, you lost out over $1 million of equity. So you got to think about what makes more sense. You sitting on the sidelines, not what I'm trying to say is this. Think about what makes more sense. You sit on the sidelines not doing anything, or you invest in real estate. Regardless, you can't time the market. You know what's going to happen with rates. You'll make more money on the long term and holding on to real estate assets versus not doing anything, right? Assuming if you buy in the right markets, right locations, right asset classes, you will be successful in the long term. If you have the right strategy. So that's the bottom line. So that's my 2 cents on that. Now, as far as how to invest, I think it's good to put everything in an LLC. We've talked about that many times, using a series LLC or some type of LLC, whatever you can do to get that stuff off your personal credit. I don't recommend using your personal credit to buy real estate assets. Try to do everything you can in an LLC. It's real simple. It takes 15 minutes to file an LLC. You can do it online. Hey, Chris, I have bad credit, but I want a low interest rate on a mortgage. Uh, well, I mean, it depends, man. There's a lot of factors that go into that. Um, it depends on the type of loan. 640 is not that bad. You can get a good rate with FHA, like 7% right now, with that score. You can get. No, it's not that bad. 640 is not that bad. Cool, man. I appreciate you for uh, liking what I do. Oh, I've been doing it since I was 22 years old. I'm 43 now. 22 to 43, 21 years doing loans. I'm 43 now. So, yep, since I was 22 years old. But yeah, 640 is not that bad of a credit score. Obviously, to a bank, 640 is bad, but yeah, and you can always refinance. You know, and I know I keep saying that, but it's really true. Um, you can go to a lower rate later on. So, um, but for us, 640 is not a bad score. We go down to a 500 credit score. So I'm not worried about that. Now to a bank's not going to take a 640. Yeah, a bank you have to have a 700 really to get in the door with a bank. But we'll take it all day long, and you can get a good rate too. So so just reach out to us, call us, text us. Happy to help you. It's 832-431-6331. Reach out. We want to help you out any way that we can. Um, so a couple things also, I think that and also if you have a 620 or higher credit score, we do have down payment assistance. You could technically buy a house with no money down if you have a 620 or higher credit score. So keep that in mind too. Um, anyway, so that's that. But yeah, I mean, we have so many different programs. Like we do nationwide commercial, we do residential, we do hard money. Um, I don't know. That's a good question, man. I'm not sure. I don't really do any business with cross country. I know who they are, um, but I really don't. Maybe they have a deal or some type of contract with them. I'm not sure. They may be good. I really don't know anything about them. I don't do business. I know who they are. I don't do business with them. You know, I mean, we're too busy in our own world dealing with what we got. But maybe they're good at what they do. I really don't know enough about them to say. I know that their name has come up a lot recently. You know, so what I'll say is this: that whoever you work with, you got to number one, you got to like them. Number two, you got to trust them. Number three, they got to be an expert. Okay. Um, and they have to work hard. There has to be work ethic. If the guy's lazy, it doesn't matter what the name is of the company. You know, and if they don't know what they're doing, it doesn't matter who the company is. It could be Joe Schmo Mortgage. If the guy's an expert and he's a wizard, that's what matters. And he has good service. He works hard. That's really the main thing. You can't the you know a lot of people, they get blinded by flashing lights and big names. In the end, it just matters, like those are the main things that matter, in my opinion. What's more important, you know so I've been in the business a long time, and I've seen a lot of really good companies. I've seen a lot of bad companies, a lot of pros, a lot of fakes, and to me, that's what it all boils down to. So, but give us a shot. Let us help you. Let's see what we can do. A lot of people reach out to us to get help, and we're not everyone's first choice, unfortunately. I wish we were everyone's first choice. A lot of people reach out to us after they get Cool. I appreciate that, brother. Thank you, Chris. A lot of people, they reach out to us after they got, left at the altar and they got the runaround by somebody else, and that's okay. We have no problem with that. A lot of people also have been our client for years, many years. We have customers who are doing their third, fourth, sixth, seventh loan for them, and then they have, they refer their family. So, if we can figure it out, we're going to get it done. Because we do commercial, RV parks, mobile home parks, multifamily, assisted living, hotels, SBA loans, business loans, obviously residential, commercial, hard money, private loans, no doc loans. The only thing that we don't do is just raw land that's undeveloped. Like we don't have any product for buying and holding raw land. You have to develop the land with a construction loan, and then we can help you in some way to give you a vertical or horizontal loan. So, but yeah, let us know what we can do. Check us out. We're open 7 days a week for you. Appreciate all the help and support. You can call or text my office, 832-431-6333. And please don't forget to subscribe, like the bell, enable notifications, share this with people, push this out to as many people as you know. If we can help anything, don't be a stranger. Reach out to us. The website's down below, officialangelochristian.com. Appreciate all of you guys tuning in tonight. Y'all take care. Have a good evening. Have a great weekend with your family. Stay strong. Appreciate all the help and support. We'll be back again next week. Okay? So thank you guys so much. Take care and have a good night. We'll see y'all next week. Bye bye.